So you two are both nominated for the same Fancy Attorney Award. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. It's recognition long overdue.
Well, I appreciate you saying that.
I was referring to myself. Although, Alexis, it's still an honor just to be nominated.
It's good that you feel that way.
And there's always next year.
True. But in the meantime, we won't be able to take off with your garment bags in your laps. They need to go up top.
Oh. Well, I'm sure we can make room for mine right here while you squeeze yours into the overhead. I'm carrying an original Nilo Laurenti on loan from Kate Howard.
So am I.
This is all there was. Well, fine, then call the overnight company and find out how many cartons they misplaced, mishandled, or just plain missed.
Right away. I can handle the unpacking.
Oh, it doesn't look like I'm handling it.
Why don't you just call Mr. Corinthos and tell him you miss him?
Clarice, Sonny knows that I miss him, and if I say it, then he'll want me to come back to Port Charles, and I can, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Who rearranged my desk?
Maybe you should call
Who? The desk people?
Miss Howard. Things didn't.
Okay, somebody touched my stuff. Are you gonna argue with me about that?
No, boss. It's obvious that you're missing something.
Sonny's back, so we can meet at the safe house later.
My sitter canceled. It's okay. I'm gonna figure something out. I need time with you.
Me too.
Carly, are you ready for your appointment?
Yeah.
I know that I can't make up for New Year's Eve.
It's okay. I still have the champagne.
Good.
Good.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Scott. Have you guys seen him?
What are you in here for? Or should I say, what are you in here for this time?
Suspicion of murder. My daughter.
You got nothing on me.
Forensics. Found skin cells under Georgie's fingernails. It looks like she fought off her attacker. We match those cells to someone's DNA. We have our killer.
If you killed my sister, I hope you get the chair.
Let's get a sample of your DNA, tough guy.
Back in the interrogation room. You want to tell me what happened to Kelly's? Lucky says you trashed the place.
I'm sorry. I don't have anything to say while she's in the room.
Sorry about that call. I suddenly had a herd of pregnant patients.
Oh. Wish I were one of them.
I'm sorry.
I saw this in a store window and I couldn't resist. They're giraffes. And when Michael was little, Jason got him into giraffes. Crazy, huh? Buying baby things when I'm not sure if I can ever have another one.
It's positive thinking. The trick will be to keep being positive.
You're right. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a quitter. I will try one more time on my own.
I'm a woman who usually gets what she wants. Who knows, maybe I can will myself pregnant.
There he is, the ever-blinding white knight. Be careful of that damsel. She created her own distress. It appears Maxie has had a meltdown.
Well, who can blame her? Georgie saves Maxie from being killed and then winds up being the next victim. I was looking for you. I'm wondering why you're walking away from a sure thing, Jerry.
You mean your proposal to do business together? To make the world a better place for our children?
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Oh, well, it's very noble and grand and wonderful. The very characteristics of mother's favorite son. But you see, funnily enough, these are not the traits I've been accused of possessing.
Well, you keep saying you've changed.
And you want proof?
No, I want to ensure it.
No, look, my reputation would undermine your cause,
Why don't you let me worry about that? Take another look at my proposal, Jerry.
Well, I have my own venture to hatch, as it were.
Really? Well, that's wonderful. Let me have a look at your venture, and I can help you.
No, not this time. I mean, some opportunities are so good that some people, beneficent, younger, well-intentioned brothers might want to butt in, so...
Or the police.
Oh, come on. I mean, your lack of faith is clearly showing.
So is your lack of persuasion.
Then let's call it a draw.
My offer still stands, Jerry.
As does my appreciation and my personal declination, brother.
I'm not going to argue with you. Look, Molly's taking her nap, honey.
Molly's a baby.
I know, but babies aren't the only people that take naps. Daddy Rick takes naps all the time.
Molly got to play with blocks.
Okay, I know you want to go to the movies, but we've been through this 1,000 times, sweetheart. Molly's too little to go to the movies, okay? She gets scared in there, it's dark. I have to watch both of you, so we are staying right here, at home, okay?
My real daddy would take me.
Well, your real daddy's not here right now. Sonny's he's a busy man. Look, your mommy asked me to watch you. Can we try to make it fun? Can't you think of something that we can all do right here to have fun together, huh? No, she's nothing like her father. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, Oh, nothing. I've just been held in contempt by a 6-year-old. I need your help.
When did you talk to Miss Howard?
Kate? Oh, this morning. Her assistant, Clarice, was going through the couture model room when I called, so it's just a happy coincidence. Yeah, puts a new spin on attorney-client privilege.
Are you still representing Miss Howard? Kate? Kate?
She likes me.
Me? No, thank you. She likes me too, you know.
You think? Off the record.
What?
All I have to do is file a motion. She sends me a new pair of shoes. I've got a whole closet full of them.
Can I get a cocktail?
Once we take off. You know, is it possible for you ladies to place your garment bags up in the overhead like I asked? Thank you.
Well, someone in the service industry got up on the wrong side of the food cart.
No, sir.
Look, Alexis, I hate to bring this up, but I get slightly claustrophobic on airplanes, so could you lean toward the window?
I'm already closer than I want to be. To the window. The heights.
Oh. Oh. Well, maybe we could switch.
You're kidding, right?
No. Which way are you going?
I'm going.
Which way are you going?
Just,
you know what?
just
Hey,
go. Just go in there.
Okay, Alexis.
Drama out of everything. Let's go.
The sooner we are all in our seats, the sooner we can all make it to Philadelphia. Do you need assistance?
No, we're good. Just don't touch my stuff.
Stop it.
Do you need...
I just need a cocktail.
And, you know, those garment bags are yet to be properly stowed.
Okay, now you're leaning toward the window.
I'm trying to stay out of the way of the aisle. They run their carts through there. I don't want to lose a hand. I'm going to need it to accept my award.
I'd be happy to accept it for you. Except I'm going to be the one winning.
You know, you two are really working my last nerve.
Did you see this? Special delivery. Is that an original Rinaldi?
It's from the art show. Sonny bought it for me. Bold and impressive, isn't it?
The painting or the gesture? What's it called?
Absence. I feel it.
Then do something about it.
Maybe you should see someone. If you won't talk to me, if you won't talk to Mac, maybe you should talk to somebody else.
Great, yeah, that's a great idea. So who would I talk to about getting my sister back? Georgie. You do remember her, right?
I do. And if it makes you feel a little bit better or hurt a little bit less, you can hate me all you want.
Thank you, but I really don't need your permission for that. If we're done here, I need to get a head start on my community service for my big crime spree, due for my volunteer shift at the hospital.
Careful, everyone's tracking in the snow and mud. Don't want you to get hurt. I'll keep an eye on her, all right?
Thank you.
Hey.
Dad, how you doing?
Good.
Listen, I need a favor.
See, dreams are just like blocks. They come in all different shapes and sizes, and you can take one at a time and build it way up high, and when you're done, you get the life that you want.
But there's no more.
Well, that's why you need more dreams. And I think you should take that nap, and when you wake up, you get to build more.
To the sky?
Oh, to the moon. Oh, I know working on those dreams is pretty tiring, isn't it? So how about that nap, huh?
I'll make dinner when you wake up, okay, honey?
Good dreams.
You made that look easy.
Comes from having an overactive imagination. Product of a horrible childhood. Fun ways to entertain myself. Just when I thought things couldn't possibly get any worse, I'd find a way to make myself feel a little better.
Where were you when I was 6?
Well, when she wakes up, if she asks, just take a couple of blocks and say they came from her
Yeah, why don't you
dreams.
stick around for a while? You can tell yourself.
Oh, I remember when airline travel was still special.
In the 30s?
I'm talking about the late 60s when I was a child. Oh, the giddy anticipation I would feel as a wee tot, ready to defy gravity and land someplace exotic.
I don't think going to Philadelphia has ever been considered exotic, Diane.
I'm talking about the whole travel experience. And the planes were always filled with interesting people. Not every Tom, Dick, and Harry with a maxed out credit card, ready to head for the beach with a beer in their hand. Oh, the seats were roomier, there were cocktails. Dinner service. Now they just toss a bag of dried crumbs at you like you're some starving squirrel. Well, I have my own way of dealing with today's airline travel. What? I will see no evil, you will hear no evil. What? And if we can both speak no evil, we'll be fine. Okay, you're on my side.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
You're on my side
How do you
again.
know that I'm on your side? I'm not even touching you, and you've got those blindfolds on.
Sky mask. And I feel you encroaching into my space.
Oh, you're that sensitive to motion?
I am.
And how come you don't know that we haven't even taken off the ground yet?
Hi, it's Elizabeth Weber again. I really, really need a babysitter. I'll pay you double if that helps. Can you just call me back? Thanks. Bye.
if you're looking for someone to watch the kids, I don't know. I'm sure Lucky would bring them over to my place.
There's no way in hell I'm letting you anywhere near my children.
You always say that like you've had immaculate conceptions. Boy, do we know that's not true.
If you've come here to harass me, you can leave now.
Look, I know you think that the whole world revolves around you, but I did come here to support my cousin because he has tests being run. Sorry. They are Lucky's kids, too. At least that's what you want the rest of the world to think, right?
Well, you can see him whenever he wants, except when he's with you.
Well, that might be a problem because Lucky and I do enjoy each other's company a lot, actually.
Then I guess he's gonna have to choose his boys or a lion slut.
Come on, Elizabeth, who are you kidding? You can't give Lucky ultimatums. You need to keep using him so you can hide Jason's son. I mean, that is what you're doing, right? Using Lucky so nobody snatches Jason's baby for collateral. I just can't figure out how you're fitting Jason into all this.
I'm not. We all agreed.
Right. Like you would be content with that after destroying everybody's lives just to get your claws into him. What do you do? Huh? Do you sneak around and see him? Because if you ever think that you're gonna come first in his life just because I'm out of the picture, think again. Because Jason is married to his work, or else he would have the freedom. No, I'm sorry. My mistake. He would have the guts to claim his child out in the open. So I'm sorry. I'm sure that puts all your little fantasies to rest. So go ahead, go sneak off and see him. Like I said, if you need a sitter, Lucky and I are available.
Well, that's not gonna happen. And you know what else isn't gonna happen? You and Lucky winding up happy together, or you interfering in whatever Jason and I feel for each other. So go ahead, Sam. Do your worst.
Watch out. I might take you up on that.
Hello.
Hey.
You're not gonna cancel on me, are you? I still don't have a sitter, but I'm working on it.
It could be tight. Sonny's got a problem he needs to deal with.
Hey! Thought we were just having lunch.
We are?
What are your favorites? BLTs and potato salad?
Thank you, but I thought we could go right to dessert.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What? What's going on here?
Kids are in school. Our schedules are clear. We're in love. We're married. Do you want to keep asking questions, or you just want to?
No.
Hey, why aren't you in school?
Tell her.
I beat up some kid.
Why?
Tell her why.
He called Dad a gangster.
I know that I have pages of notes in here somewhere. I wanted to do a layout in the fall. I matched models with designers and photographers. Haha, there it is. Here's something else. Almost equally as important. You want me to do something about missing Sonny? Fine. Drop everything. I have an errand for you to run.
Is this a bad time?
No.
No, it's...
Can I just go to your place?
No, you can't. Sit down. Right there.
I want to know every single thing that happened.
I told you. Somebody said something lousy about Dad, and so I put him in the mouth so he'd be quiet.
You think that's acceptable behavior, Michael?
So you're saying it's okay for Wally, the pill Polanski, to trash Dad?
Michael, we already had this talk.
And now I've had it with Wally.
You know what? It's not okay for you to hit somebody just because you don't like what they say.
What do you do?
Okay. What I do and what you do are two different things.
Why? Because we say so. That's why.
Yeah.
It's been kind of rough on you losing Emily and Letitia, hasn't it?
Yeah, what's that got to do with this?
How would you feel about Morgan getting into fights?
He's too little.
No, he doesn't know that. See, you've been around a lot longer, and he's going to think that you know the right thing to do.
So I should set an example so he doesn't get hurt.
So nobody gets hurt.
But he called Dad.
There are no buts, Michael.
Sure there are. I mean, it's great that you want to defend your dad. It's great. But the best way to do that is to not dignify anything bad that anyone says about him or you or anyone else for that matter. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And?
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna take him home. Thank you, guys. Let's go.
All right. There's punishment to follow this, you know.
Hear your mom?
Yes.
Sorry, I hope I wasn't out of line, you know? I love Michael to death, but he's not my son.
Any little boy or little girl would be so lucky to have you as father.
Oh, thank you. Now, where are we?
No.
It'll be just 1 second. It won't take long. Just Jax. Yeah. No, don't do anything. I'll be right there.
You're not leaving.
It's management emergency at the Metro Court. It's either you or me.
That'd be you.
Okay. Don't go anywhere, okay? Just sit right here.
Right here.
I will be back as soon as I can. I promise.
Bye.
Bye.
You know, it's snowing. I should probably go.
Oh, I thought I'd bring something to you to convince you to stay. A little hot chocolate, marshmallows.
Oh. How can I say no to that? Although I have to admit, I feel like a teenage babysitter having her boyfriend over. Don't get weirded out. I was just using the B word as a metaphor.
You must have broken a lot of hearts.
I like to think I didn't stop. Although I do hope that my taste and judgment have matured. I like to think that's going to take more than a class ring and a fast car to win me over.
You saw the convertible in the driveway, right?
We're not kids anymore.
No, we're adults. We're much more in control of our destinies now.
Are we?
Well, at least we have to be wiser.
You're losing ground now.
Okay. But you at least settled for the fact that we're more realistic.
Fatalistic, perhaps.
There was no fatalism in that little speech that you made to Christina about hopes and dreams.
I spoiled it for her.
Why spoil it for us? Unless I miss my guess, there is a genuine adult attraction here. Hot cocoa and chocolate mustaches aside.
Oh, you weren't mistaken.
As an added bonus, I have my own place. You know, we don't have to worry about parents coming home and catching us at the wrong time.
Is this the wrong time?
Definitely.
And kiss me.
I'm here for a job, but being a cop is not the best idea for me.
Well, look, if you're worried about your past, I can clean it up.
Scott, it's not about my past. It's not about where I've been. It's about where I may need to go. Being a cop comes with a certain set of rules. I'm just worried if I get into a fight, do I really want to do it with one hand tied behind my back?
Well, let me see what I can find.
Thank you.
What are you looking at?
The photos that Lucky brought in that had the footprints in the snow
Right.
around Georgie's body, where are those?
They're over here. Why?
It's the print. The logo. Looks like dice.
be okay here?
Yeah. You bringing me helped. Being around you makes me feel safe, you know? It's kind of a funny thing to say to someone who once held me hostage. Okay, I'm sorry. I know you don't like talking about that stuff, but your secrets are safe with me. I'll see you later.
Hey, have you seen Lulu? She was getting something to Kelly, was gonna bring it to her dad, was supposed to meet me back here.
No, have you checked Luke's room?
No, not there.
Well, I haven't seen her, and I really have to go. I'm sorry.
Hey, I found this on the floor, and I thought it might be from one of your patients.
Oh, Carly had it with her today. She must have dropped it.
Really? Well, you know, I'm actually going over to Carly's house to see Jax about a show that I'm doing, so maybe I could just bring it back to her.
Yeah, I'm sure she'd appreciate that.
I'm sure she will.
Special courier, New York City.
You said Rinaldi ripped off your son's artwork. Well, I found this in some papers. Morgan painted it for me last summer. I guess I'd have to agree.
Special delivery. Port Charles.
Oh, Freddie. Maybe it's his heart. I'll be at Couture.
It's just a chunk off the wall between your place and mine. The rest of it's still there, but at least we get an opening.
It's wonderful.
Thanks. I'm messing around with charcoals instead of paint. But it's not finished, because there's nobody holding Jake. I was kind of hoping that maybe you could pose for me.
Used to love days like today. I'd curl up inside with a blanket, a bottle of vodka. As the snow got higher and higher, I'd get more and more plowed.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. From where I stand, you don't look any worse for the wear.
What are the benefits of making yourself numb? Self-preservation. But then life exerted its inevitable sobering effect on me, and I found that it's actually okay to feel something again.
How's that?
Nice.
And that?
Very nice.
You know, I had my day. My share of cold winter nights and long days. Let's go outside.
Where it's cold?
No, just out on the deck, okay? The kids are asleep. We'll hear them. I just want to see the snow in your hair.
Hey. Are we starting something here?
Oh, I hope so. Look, Scott, I know that you could be good for me, and I try my best to be good for you.
Hey, just so you know, I draw the line at building a snow fort, okay?
Okay, great. We both built enough walls to last a lifetime.
Is that what you're after here? Toppling my walls?
I just think that we have a lot more living that we could be doing. Join forces?
Make it sound wicked.
Yeah. I think it's more formidable. I think we could be very good for each other, Sky. And the fact that you and Lorenzo Alcazar's peers make it very difficult for anybody to get in our way.
Someone just got in our way. You.
Can you give me one good reason why this plane is not in the air?
Like I said, you two have really worked my nerves. And I don't like my nerves worked on my flights. And I do not like people who can't manage to obey the rules no matter how many times they have been laid out. Now either take those garment bags and place them in the overhead bins or ball them up and shove them in the seats in front of you.
I beg your pardon. These are Nila Laurenti originals.
I don't care if they're your Aunt Fanny's. Any questions?
I have one. I don't mean to be redundant, but you still have failed to answer the question as to why we're still on the ground.
We're too fat.
Sorry?
It's an expression we use. The plane's too heavy for us to safely take off.
Well, exactly how overweight are we?
200 pounds.
200? You mean that small amount of weight on this gigantic plane makes that difference?
FAA regulations.
Well, how long will it take to have this dealt with?
Until it's dealt with.
Excuse me, Tempest Fusion.
Pardon me?
We have a destination.
Yes.
We have a function. We are lawyers who have been
nominated for Litigator of the Year.
Well,
you know, I think everyone on this plane knows. So while you're Tempest Fugits, maybe you can use it wisely and place those garment bags in the overhead bin. You know, I'm going to be the one needing a cocktail before this one's over.
Okay, excuse me, but I need just a
I'm going to make an announcement to all of the passengers as soon as I have more information, not just to the special nominees. Just one.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this plane has been on the ground now, or parked at the gate, for longer than we were supposed to be in the air.
I am aware of the delay. So what?
So, you have us packed in, cooped up in this sardine can with no food, no water, no source of entertainment. And that's an action that borders on
unlawful imprisonment.
Good.
Thank you.
Then you tell us that you've taken on too much weight, because you have undoubtedly overbooked this plane. A problem that you will solve by dumping the luggage of some unfortunate soul onto the tarmac, where you will inevitably lose it, because you always lose the luggage, don't they? Or probably end up in Cairo or Bangkok or something, and you won't care.
And what would you suggest I do?
First of all, I'd like you to get my friend a gin with anything and everything.
And a twist.
Yeah. Then I want you to find a way to lighten this load, to service these poor customers, and get this damn plane to Philadelphia, even if you have to push it.
What happens when you make her mad? Brava. Not bad for first runner-up to Litigator of the Year.
Excuse me? I couldn't help overhearing.
An ear witness.
How much do you two weigh?
What?
How much do you two weigh?
Oh, I'd say about 200 pounds.
Will you both come with me, please?
See what you did? What I did? What you did.
You know,
open my mouth.
I'm not gonna win.
Talk more than you can.
I'm just gonna get mad. You talk. I can't believe you're saying first.
I don't care how many times Moreau has called. I'll get back to him about a deal or no deal on my time. Let him think what he wants. Like I already told him. He's got nothing we want or need.
Let me go! We don't have something! Somebody help me! Somebody let go of me, please! Let me go! Let me go! Who are you?
Can you hold still?
I'm getting hungry.
All right, just a second. Okay, I have some basics down. You can go now.
Not yet.
But I need to know, can I draw this and leave it here?
Yeah, this is our place. Nobody's gonna see it.
I thought you were hungry.
What do you want?
Oh, lose something?
Where did you find that?
Well, I was at the hospital and I found it on the floor, and Dr. Lee said it belonged to you, so of course I told her I would return it to you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
You know, I had absolutely no idea that you knew.
Knew what, Sam?
And then again, of course you know, because you and Jason don't keep any secrets from each other, right?
I have no idea what you're babbling about, and I'm pretty sure I don't care.
The bracelet. It is a present for Jake, right?
Why would I buy a bracelet for Elizabeth's kid?
Okay, no. Not even you can cover this. Good. I'm really sorry. I guess you don't know. Sorry. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Okay, I give. What's the game here?
Well, you know, it's called a game of secrets, and I think I'm gonna sit this round out, so forget I said anything.
So like you. Causing trouble. When you're not causing trouble, you're lying on your back. Thank God Jason dumped your sorry ass.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You know Jason inside and out.
I know him a hell of a lot better than you do.
Oh, I would doubt that at this point. If you have something to say, say it. Fine. It's about Jake's father.
What about Lucky?
No. Jason.